And so it begins. If the presently non-existent audience will excuse me for polishing off my dinner here. Let me switch this into continual broadcast for Mr. Zach. There we go.
Say that in a Mario voice.
There we go! That was not my best Mario.
I forgive you.
Do you also forgive me for having no idea where the hell we left off? Because I'm standing in this doorway, there's a droid ahead of me. What am I doing?
Well, I guess you're headed for the ruins up to the east.
Oh, right.
Then after you finish that, you're going to talk to the council, and then you could go back out and do the feuding settler people.
But perhaps I should first level up my Bastila here. Well, I guess she doesn't have much in the way of things to do with her skills. Yeah. Just stay aware and keep yourself alive. Force Valor? Force Valor? Not yet. But she can get Force Shield. She already has Force Aura. Oh, let's...
Could also give her the heal.
Oh, that's an interesting option. I mean, I have the heal, but to have the extra force points to just throw heals around like crazy, that's an idea. The other thing that comes to mind is bringing up the droid, anti-droid thing to the next level.
Jedi do hate droids.
Because that's one of the things that I'm not picking up at all on my main character. So this is kind of hedging my bets. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to make her the anti-droid. And another level up. Attributes. What to do? Nothing's going to grant a modifier increase. So it's really a matter of which one do I want to get next. She's got plenty in the way of Dex mod. I think I'd rather see her more survivable. I am inclined to drop it into Constitution. Unless you want to wave your hands screaming, no, no, that's horrible. Constitution it is. Skills, keep that treat injury going. Powers, still no Night Valor. I suppose Force Aura only works on self. Yeah, Jedi is granted. Jedi is granted. Jedi is granted. So, not party is granted. Shame. I would like to pick up improved energy resistance because that's party affecting, but that's not until level 9. I guess I'm gonna pick up the heal after all. Unless I want to go with Force Shield. Which could be of benefit. But not right now. We'll go ahead and get her cure for here. And then we have level 9. Feats. 2-weapon fighting can be maxed. That's worthwhile. That is indeed one of the only worthwhile things. Yeah. Yeah, we'll max out her 2-weapon fighting. Powers. Here we go. Now we get to choose improved energy resistance or Night Valor. I'm definitely going to swing Night Valor. The party affecting lady. Because that's what she's supposed to do anyway with the whole battle meditation thing. Full level ups, though more level ups in a rather short period of time, it would seem.
Well, I haven't used her at all, really, since Taurus.
Yes. So this is Energy Shield. Mandalorian Melee Shield? No, I reserve that for me. Keep me alive. Energy Shields, apparently no anything like that for her. I could put these on her, but that would be pointless. I guess that's it there. Check the Wookiee. Strength mod, yeah. Nothing for the head, nothing for the body. Energy shield both sides. Implant's the one you want. Fortitude 3, yeah, same. Guess that's that then. Unless I want to have him dual wield, which maybe it's time to do that. Because he's got plenty of plus hit. And he's not going to do any less single hit damage with the main. I think, yes, I think it is time for him to dual wield. Hey, now that's a reasonable flourish.
I'm here.
Sure.
Sabery. Okay. I guess we go on our way then. To the ruined cavey thing, but first we save because we did level up things and we don't want to do that again. Where am I going? I am going to increase speed. Ha ha ha! Yes. Never play this game without the speed thing going on.
Speed is so nice.
Where the hell is that hound going?
You cannot win.
Where the hell is this hound going?
Got scared by the Wookiee.
He completely ignored me. Okay. Now, can I... If I switch to
can I
her,
do?
I can. Yes, yes. There we go. That's how we do that.
You could also have her Force Valor thing go.
What's that about, Force Valor?
You could activate her Force Valor
How long does that
and
last?
just kind of keep it, I think, a decent amount of time.
I'm here.
Oh dear God. I left her in the dust. Shit.
She's a little slow, can we say?
Yes?
Come along now.
I'm here.
Is it Force Aura? No. No, it's the Valor. There it is. Night Valor.
Yes?
And we will quick save before we talk to this thing. Which I imagine is what's going to happen here. Anything to
Can
say?
I help?
Dantooine is a peaceful and
No, not Dantooine. The frickin'
Then I suggest
thing we're in here. Ancient droid. Well, as a scout who's traveled the universe, if I don't recognize it, that must be truly screwed up. That's Sand Person. No, I totally recognize it. I don't know what it's saying, but I recognize it. That's definitely Sand Person.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
By the slaves of the builders.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manal. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Hmm. Ah, Revan.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
And they didn't destroy it? Oh, cute. Yeah, that's a long time.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange that there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them.
At your level
In
of
the years
access,
before
maybe.
The Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The builders are the builders. Very descriptive. You really want me to ask about the Starforge? Uh-huh. You mentioned that. You mentioned that definitely.
Do not question him, he is infallible.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. But in fact, it could be anything. Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect
Obviously, it
the
forges
Starforge is
stars.
more
Indeed.
powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
They proved themselves worthy. Mm-hmm.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
That's odd. I was speaking to Nemo earlier.
Yeah. Little did you know it would be the last time.
I didn't notice that he was gone after that. Well, I guess we found him. Movie's over. We done found him. Indeed. Understand the will of the builders.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
So let's get a quick save in here before I walk into my death through these doors. Okay. So you didn't say anything new. That's the way out. Guardian droids. Possibly only singular. Well, I have someone who can handle that, if she's close enough to the door. Disable droid. And if you fail, disable droid again. And then stun the droid. Then throw your lightsaber at it. Yeah, that sounds good. something I can do? Yes, I want to enable speed, except it won't let me do that until I do this. Okay, there we go. Speed. And energy resistance, keep my ass alive. Then a couple of flurries, and I will take control of the Wookiee and go! And there goes the doggy alarm, but I don't have to do that because she went out while I was cooking dinner. Let's try this again. Now that the Wookiee's in range, though, we can totally queue up a bunch of power attacks. Yes, yes. Lots of power attacks.
What can I do?
Nope, he's shielded. Power attacks. Don't let the stun stop you from doing things. Do up those power attacks. Hello. There we go.
What can I do?
Disable the droid!
Yes?
Apparently having some missing issues.
Let's make this quick.
Why can I not? Target is too close. Wookiee's not doing too hot here.
Well, how would you like to get frozen in carbonite repeatedly?
Perhaps I should have rephrased the question. Wookiee is not doing so hot.
Yes?
There we go. Thrown lightsaber with the auto hit for the win. Only 25 experience for that, huh?
I'm here.
Oops. If I'm buffing shit, I may as well buff intentionally.
What?
So. It looks like I should be able to select the droid, but I can't. It's a little odd.
There are no remains.
Ancient terminal. Ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Press many buttons at random. Perfect. Kick the computer. Also perfect. And we can go the Scotty route and say, talk to the computer. Let me just pick up my mouse. Computer? Hello, computer. I don't think that's working. And I don't have mission with me. I suppose it won't let me grab mission for the sake of piercing the system. Let's find out. We will leave the computer alone. And can we go over here and get mission? We cannot.
He's not going to help you.
Well, who's got the best computer among us here?
Just kick it a few times. It'll work.
Computer 002.
It's an ancient computer. You don't know the app.
It's true, but it makes sense to try it. Failure. Given no knowledge of the ancient system and a patent inability to read its output, your attempt is doomed.
Doomed.
The computer goes silent, its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. Helpful. Computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your data pad. Okay. Small data receptacle opens in the front of the ancient machine. Okay, stick the data pad in it.
That's what she said.
Now you're going to get a virus on your data pad, man.
Indeed. The computer seems to be interfacing with your data pad. The screen goes blank again. And then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Yay, it's learning my language! Sort of. We'll talk to the computer again. Processing data from my datapad. Okay. Datapad is released from the receptacle and machine goes silent before coming back. Here we go. Data interpretation. Complete language analysis complete. Yes. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. What? Death-giving seed world types. It's kind of a question on how I'm going to read this. Is this death-giving seed? Is it death-giving seed world?
It's death-giving seed world types. Primary death-giving seed world types.
So which of these types of worlds create death-giving seeds? Well, it's not going to be anything where seeds wouldn't grow, because a seed wouldn't exist in a place where it would be destroyed.
You're thinking way too hard.
Of course I am. It's what I do.
3 of these things are not like the others.
They all seem same to me. I suppose 3 technically have water, and the others not necessarily. I don't quite remember the meaning of the word arboreal.
Trees. Lots of trees.
Okay, so it's definitely water. Okay, death-giving seeds. Well, you need water for seeds.
It'll so end up like Nemo.
Planetary type conducive to life-giving guardian. Hello. Droid's back. Where'd the droid go? There we go. Disable droid. Too close to throw lightsaber. I will have to adjust you afterward. Wookiee smash. Throw lightsaber.
I'm here. You should.
Now, get your ass out of there and throw the damn saber. Saber throwing seems extremely effective. It really bypasses that whole hit problem.
Sure.
Well, apparently the pattern is not desirous of water, so how about anti-water? Conducive to death. Okay. Additional seed world types. Okay, this is different. What did I input? I must have input volcanic. No, it's gone.
You imported desert.
So volcanic then, and barren. Breaking death seal. Okay.
You have unlocked death.
I'm here.
And let's just go back and get some buffs again.
What?
Let's get speed. And proceed. More Guardian Droid. And I think a second one back there.
I think that's a banner.
Disable droid. Throw lightsabers. Throw lightsabers. Wookiee smash.
What can I do?
It is a banner.
Yes?
What?
The whole saber throwing doesn't seem to be doing it.
The Force fights with me.
Yes?
Oh no, the Wookiee's on fire.
Burning hair. God save us all.
What?
I wonder why it paused to give me the experience.
Because it's quest experience.
What can I do?
Not enough
Sure.
force, so you will do the curing. Heals! Heals! Heal the Wookiee! The Mana Sponge Wookiee! Oh my god, man. A paladin this Wookiee is not.
Yes?
Sure.
Oh hey, wreckage. Yes! Stuff! Same thing as last time. Talk to the computer. Insert datapad. Talk to the computer some more. Huzzah! Life-giving. Water havings. Life seal. Pretty basic level of knowledge requirement. Really, the main problem is understanding what the heck it actually wants.
And yet, it was too complicated for Nemo to figure out, and he died.
I don't think he died in there. I think he died out here.
Well, he retreated and then got
It
killed.
was sweet.
You know, down the roll first.
What can I do?
Sure.
I get to take his shit.
Yeah. Does Bastila have Jedi robes on?
She does not. She's gonna get my ratty hand-me-downs. What was the other thing I picked up? A crystal. So nothing I can do with that right now.
Correct.
Droid say anything new? I guess not. Oh hey, it opened without me telling it to. Let's get a quick saving. Cutscene. As if it could be anything else. That was a pretty short cutscene. Another cutscene. They just needed me to walk into the next cutscene, apparently.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark
Hello,
side
map. What do you mean, what is it? It's a map. It's clearly a map. Has to be a map.
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigation shaft. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
May have. Must have. That's what I would do. I don't think she knows any more than I do.
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were
Do you
very
trust her,
interested
though,
in
really?
finding it. Must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and And here's Mana. There are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, we must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Should totally keep it from the Council. Wookie, join me in killing her.
Yeah.
One wonders how the hell Bastila sticks around if one goes dark side. So what's the droid say now? And okay, nothing new. So that was substantially easier than I anticipated this trip to be. I was sure I would be beset by like 3 Dark Jedi. Dark Jedi, Sith. Sith, Jedi, Sith. There's a word for this.
Still happen on Keshi. You should go back to the council and report first before you go off to the other stuff on the planet.
Watching the movies has given me a clearly inflated sense of what lightsabers should be capable of.
Yep.
We're only in Come on. Plus, this is like 10,000 years prior to the movies or something crazy like that. Who knows that technology lightsabers have advanced.
But lightsabers were always described as an ancient weapon.
Doesn't mean they refine the process or whatever.
And I didn't notice that before we got here.
How can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, definitely flirt with her as much as possible.
Oh, that's right. I thought I was only supposed to agitate her. I had forgotten that.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing. But my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Oh, really?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
I don't know, your social skills seem about as good as mine.
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Are you going to answer my question?
There is no irritation, only boring. If I indicate the second one here, does this conversation end and I don't answer her questions?
I don't remember, but I always choose the second option.
I don't want to not answer her questions. I just want to.
I'm pretty sure she'll ask you anyway. I don't know.
I see you intend to be childish.
I know
about
she
this.
definitely grills you
So
about
get
stuff
me right
later,
between
so
our discussion
it's
right
either now or
I
later.
suppose I'll
It's
just
probably
have to
now.
speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy and a little more like a man. How can I help?
Okay, that works. I can just reinitiate.
I do? How did you know?
It might have had something to do with you having just said so a moment ago.
I'm a Jedi. I am far too disciplined to betray my emotions with outward physical displays. We both know the real reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share.
Uh-huh.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone.
On this we agree. Wonderful response.
This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we're against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned for you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
Well, I can't say one because I very well may. I strongly disagree there, so
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
oh, I'm definitely a risk to the mission. Definitely a risk.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times.
One does not have this kind of power laid in one's lap and not have issues.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me.
That is the wrong way. This is the right way. Actually, I wonder if there's anyone to barge in on up there.
I don't think so.
Ugh, card player. Oh, that's the, that's her. And
Oh,
the annoying guy isn't here.
I didn't know they
I
were up here.
Aren't you
We
just
should
a
talk to
sweet
them.
little droid? Yes, you are.
you. Thank
She just
you.
will not let
I
anyone
don't
get a
know
word
what
out.
I would have done if I'd lost him. Oh, it's just so good. We're just gonna go right home.
I'm pretty sure you're in
I'm
home.
gonna hug you and
Please kill me.
Workbench. I got a new crystal.
Oh yeah. What did you get?
Sigil. Extra 1d6 damage and +1 attack. So this is a... So I stun on every hit if they don't save, is how I'm reading this.
No, I think it's 25% chance on a hit.
Okay, okay. That's still a pretty decent chance. I think I'll keep the Bondar here.
The Sigil, I think, is an upgrade to the other one, though, maybe.
Rubat is 1 attack, 1 damage. Yes, it's a very clear and distinct upgrade. I'll give her a Rubat. Can I take the... Can I take the crystal out of it, I wonder? Or do I have to replace it with something else?
I think you always have to have a color crystal.
Well, I've got all these surplus reds. But if I do that, I'm not going to be able to tell the damn things apart. So I guess I'll leave them alone. And these were fully upgraded. Upgraded as far as it can go. And there's not really anyone to wear that at this point. Okay. Onward to the council.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
How could I lie baldly to them when Bastila is like frickin' 2 steps behind me?
Well, why not?
I'm just curious. What are you talking about? The council must be told of what we found there. We found an incomplete star map, Master Vandar, and an ancient droid that mentioned something about a star forge.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the
Notice
star
you didn't
map
report that
hidden
Nemo
within
got
ancient
killed there.
ruins. But there is more
And you
must
just
do
left
to
his
battle
body
against
behind.
Malak and the Sith.
He's
We
merely a
Jedi,
husk.
No victory over the Sith will not come
Just as
through
the Sith
martial
would
might.
do.
The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic...
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle.
Indeed.
Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manal, and Korriban. and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
So they came to the exact same conclusion that a couple of Padawans came to. Yep. It doesn't sound like a suicide mission. I just don't like the phrasing of the first option.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on.
Peace, Brooke. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Good. Sounds like a suicide mission. Good. The others will only slow down my death.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you.
Oh, really?
After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better.
Oh, he just wants to get rid of me.
The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Dark side points for lying to them, no doubt.
And for calling it a suicide mission, probably.
Still maintaining that balance.
Yeah, so we talked about the portraits and how they represent either light side, dark side, or middle.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the... Are the poses the same? Or...
Bastila is clearly light side. She's got the looking up stance.
I'm corrupting my Wookiee a bit. He used to be more light-sided.
No, I just think it doesn't change. But you're definitely not light side, but not dark side either.
Yes.
So. Alright, so now you actually have a choice of your companions.
Yes. I'm intrigued. Oh, a Guardian, too. Oh, hey. Perfect. There you go. These are your solid stance indicators.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is the equipment thingy? 'Cause, 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 'cause I have read a couple of good things about Juhani, so I want to take a look at her stuff there. But of course, one of the first things I need to do is take everything away from what's her face here, Bastila. And also to that end, let's take a look at the stats over here. 81, 9, well, the screenshot would be easier. Here. No, this is where I need to be. Remove, add.
What is it?
Blue. Okay.
Well, she is a guardian.
Now, granted, I am comparing level 9 to level 6 here. So, Bastila's got less strength, 2 more dex, less con, less int, same whiz, more charisma. So up 2 on dex and up 3 on charisma. Bastila is just lacking intelligence, that's all.
Yep.
Why does that not surprise me?
With regard to health, Juhani is much better off. Much worse off in regard to the force points.
She's lower level, so that's going to be the big thing.
Do you happen to know?
Although, yeah, she's going to have less force points overall.
Yeah, she's a guardian as opposed to a sentinel.
Yep.
See, she comes with a Jedi Knight robe, which is the same classification that I'm wearing. However, it appears to be red. Mine is blue.
Yep. I think there are 3 colors of Jedi Knight robes.
Is going to tell me about any crystals she's got.
I would doubt she has any crystals. Except her color crystal.
Of course, the easy way to do this is to get rid of the Wookiee.
Yeah, I was just thinking why would you get rid of Bast?
Yes.
Okay, skills is where I want to be. Good. Skills, computer, which Bastila's going to have shit for skills. She's got all about the awareness, and she's getting a persuade bonus from something, apparently. Yeah, all her points are in treat,
her
injury, and
charisma.
awareness. Juhani's got some stealth, good chunk of awareness, and a good chunk of treat injury. And she's going to get a lot more skills overall, because she's got the 14 int. And she's also a guardian, which I believe gets more skill advances. Feats too?
I think they get more feats, yeah.
Oh, here's the cost per use that I was looking for.
Oh.
Oh, and it even says the adjustment by alignment. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's slow. Thought I couldn't get that at low level. Maybe I just ignored it. Anyway, getting distracted. Conditioning, power attack, proficiencies, Jedi defense, toughness. She comes with toughness. Force camouflage.
Yeah, so she can stealth like mission.
But that requires solo mode. Oh, and force jump.
Force jump, I think, just means she'll actually jump directly to targets, which is
That's handy. Sort of.
yeah.
You know, unless she goes all bloodlust Wookiee about it and starts charging off with no backup. Before I need to do anything. See, I am considering Juhani as my replacement tank. Hey! Ah. And skills are not going to discourage me from that path. Oi. Oi. Suddenly sneezy.
Yeah, I've never actually tried to fight the Rancor. Maybe I should do that.
I do not have enough skill points to increase that skill. What is treat injury across? Oh,
You're playing KOTOR now too?
Yeah.
Either talking about the Rancor on Terrace?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever tried to fight it either.
oh, she does not seem to have a lot of starting feats here.
Give her toughness.
Oh, damage resistance.
If you do use her, I would suggest 2-weapon fighting on her.
Okay, the second level of toughness doesn't grant more health. It only grants that 2 damage resist.
Right, and then the third one grants more health.
Is this also automatic? Ah. What effects?
Yeah, she'll be jumping around like crazy everywhere.
And conditioning, good for throwing nades at her. We'll start with the toughness and we'll start working on 2-weapon fighting thereafter. How long does this last? 20 seconds, that doesn't last long. Affliction. So, defense debuff, which is nice. Causes target to suffer as though poisoned. And this actually affects with a slow instead of just saying it does. It's called slow but doesn't slow, but the next rank actually does slow. So that's handy too. Oh, decisions, decisions. You can see why I take weeks and weeks to develop characters. I want to math all this stuff out, and I just... Ugh.
Well, if you do want to make her a tank, I wouldn't be having her casting a bunch of offensive attacks with force powers. I would just give her defensive force powers.
Oh.
Because she's not going to get a lot of force powers overall.
The slow and affliction are less offensive and more defensive, insofar as if I slow a target, then that target can't get to me. I'm able to run around. I'm possibly able to nail them with a grenade before they catch up to me. Lessons from dueling. So I definitely think of the slow affliction plague line as a defensive option.
And she has light side too, so it's a dark side power.
I wonder how light side she is. I didn't bother to check.
She's pretty light side.
All the same. Controlling your enemy's movement is a really big deal.
Well, then pick it already.
I think I will start with Force Shield and worry about other things later. But that's definitely...
You're gonna have to level. You're probably gonna level it up several times in a row, Neon.
Yes. Attribute. What can I join a modifier on?
It's probably strength would be the best.
But if I give her a 2-weapon some odd thing, she could certainly benefit from more hit.
So strength.
I believe it only draws on either dex or strength to determine hit rating.
With melee weapons, it's strength.
I think it takes the larger of the two.
Doesn't say that on the description.
Huh. Let me Google that quickly, because that is important. Yeah. When using lightsabers, it uses either strength or dex to determine the attack bonus scores. The only things that affect damage are lightsaber crystals and strength, but Dex functions as hit for lightsaber. I will leave the strength alone and rely on the Force Valor buff to increase that, and I'm just going to pump the Dex from here, or maybe the Con. God damn it! Decisions. Pump the Dex. Dex is defense too. Skills. Skills are simple to decide. Powers will go down here and grab Affliction. This is cross class. Focus on the awareness. It wouldn't be terrible, but let's start on the way to getting 2 weapon up. Target victim, so this isn't quite AoE yet. Okay, and speed only affects the user of speed, so that's not a party affecting ability.
Right, but the speed does give you bonus actions
Yes.
for all your characters.
Okay then. So cost per use is 19. She's got 54 force points. Sorry, what the heck did that do? God damn, I can't remember.
What do?
The 2-weapon fighting feat. So -6 to hit if using 2-handed weapons.
Yeah. Well, I would wait. Either get another double-sided for her or a short blade.
Well, I figured I'd just give her Bastila's double-sided.
You gonna ditch Bastila?
This is just efficient, efficient equipment management. If I'm not using a character at a given moment, I don't equip them with shit. Hand that out elsewhere. I'm gonna go sell my single-use energy shields before I forget.
Well, you're gonna be heading out back to the grasslands. There's the vendor on the way.
What's your saves here? I gotta get the Wookiee back. Take his belt. I don't know if she had implant or not. I imagine not. Yeah, no implant. This is granting +1 dex. And that is granting me a extra dex mod, so I'll leave that on. Alrighty then. Wookiee defense of 11, which you could never improve. 19 isn't much defense, but there it is. Almost doubling it.
Now, are you actually ditching the Wookiee?
I think I am ditching the Wookiee.
Sure.
So who's your extra person? Your skill monkey?
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna get mission back. Implant for her? No. I'd like to get a better one-handed weapon for her, but doesn't look like that's going to be a thing. Oh, hey. No, the bowcaster is two-handed, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't want to give her a bowcaster.
Sure.
Alrighty then. Let me take another look here. Now granted, that was without equipment. And that won't affect anything, but that will. Fine. It's close to 40 more health over Bastila, about half the force points, slightly less defense. Up in strength, close in dex, up in constitution, up in int, same whiz, lower charisma. Yeah, okay. That works. Yellow. And...
Hello?
No, yellow, as in the color. I was looking for the yellow saber.
Well.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Scripts. Jedi. Maybe that's not the best thing to choose, but...
Huh?
What?
Well, she may use her self-buffs and stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's what's going on there. Okay.
Should save.
Yes, that's what I am doing. So off I go to one of those there planets. Oh, I wanted to sell my energy things. Was that here?
No, you're not going off to another planet. You're going out to figure out that missing farmer guy.
Oh. I had forgotten about that. Still, I am lost and I do not know how to get to the shop. I think maybe this is it.
You have to leave the compound.
Is it the courtyard?
Yeah. Remember there's the vendor with the speeder on your way out?
No, I'm in the wrong place. I want to go way south. I want to go way south.
You're gonna go all the way back to your ship just to sell something instead of selling on your way to the farms?
I want to do it before I forget, because I'm going to forget.
But you're gonna run right past the vendor outside the courtyard.
So cute.
Jedi committing genocide.
Indeed. Cute. So, if I encounter one of those, I will summon the Wookiee and frag the Wookiee. Energy shields. Single uses. Talking to that guy made this a much longer detour than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Hey, it didn't make me wait for my companions. Oh dear.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would... How I came to be a Jedi?
You're right, it's going to be boring. No, continue.
It goes back on my home world. It was not the home world of the Cathar that I lived on. My parents had long fled from that place, and perhaps that was
Hive world?
Rather, it was a human hive world that I was raised on. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, champions of truth, defenders of justice.
Someone
heroes
watching me?
of the public. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique.
Just me.
That's not what I meant. The camera angle changed to include a bystander who seemed to be looking in my direction.
Oh.
Yes. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself... the foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. Although, perhaps I was not entirely ready for it. Or not, but thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may come. There is much we
Huzzah! Speed! Oh, there is that weapon salesman. I forgot about him.
Yeah. What I was talking about. So you're gonna want to go south. Going south.
But there's an equipment pack. An empty equipment
Forgot to
pack.
look from before? Yeah, you looked that already.
You gonna let me in this time? Hey! My weapons are no longer my authority.
If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt. Here at Nesora, he was not to be spared, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Can we...
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me. I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like... I trust you will show yourself out? If not, my security droids will be sure to...
Because Jedi can't handle security droids.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Metales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally. Yes, Cassis was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here in Dantooine.
Oh, of course.
My father blamed Alan Metale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Well, what good is a feud between families if the children aren't in love with each other?
Indeed.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Uh-huh.
My father has kidnapped Shen Metale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Metales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
We should inform the Jedi Council of this crime.
No. Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Metales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance. I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alan Metale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Yeah, what is the problem?
Alan Metale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassis, and please find Shen.
Alrighty then. Rear of the estate.
You gotta go back out and then go on the side.
Damn it. This is not what I thought would represent the rear. It's more like the side. Hello.
Hello?
Slay the droids. Last reasonably while. And power attack it. Something else I can do this thing. When did she get Power Blast?
Give her the head thing that gives her that feat.
Ah! Well, that's rather nice. You can start with a Power Blast before you go into sniping. That's cool.
What?
That was uneventful.
Power Blast.
Huh?
I don't think I've ever one-shot anything before.
Yes?
What?
Yes, yes, I saw the mine before you told me I saw the mine. I'm
Huh?
fully cognizant of the mine.
I figured.
Your wish?
What?
Okay. There's quite a bit of a state going on here. Lady, you didn't have to tell me, or rather take me to the prison, but you could have told me which frickin' wing of that goddamn house it's in. Jeez.
I'll start